Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Bible in a Year. My name is Natalie, and today we are on day 310. I am so happy that you're here today, and I hope your day is going great. We are going to be reading out of 1 Chronicles chapters 3 and 4, Hosea chapters 9 and 10, and then Revelation chapter 6. So let's get started with 1 Chronicles. I do know that we're going to have a little more genealogy coming up, so bear with me, and here we go. Now these were the sons of David who were born to him in Hebron. The firstborn, Amnon, of Abinom, the Jezreelites. The second, Daniel, of Abigail, the Carmelitess. The third, Absalom, the son of Maacah, the daughter of Talmai, king of Geshur. The fourth, Adoniah, the son of Haggith. The fifth, Shephatiah of Abital. The sixth, Ithream, by Eglah, his wife. 6 were born to him in Hebron, and he reigned there 7 years and 6 months. He reigned 33 years in Jerusalem, and these were born to him in Jerusalem: Shemaiah, Shobab, Nathan, and Solomon. 4. By Bathshua, the daughter of Amiel, and Ibhar, Eliashama, Eliphalet, Noga, Nepheg, Japhia, Elishama, Eliada, and Eliphalet. 9. All these were the sons of David, in addition to the sons of the concubines, and Tamar, their sister. Solomon's son was Rehoboam, Abiahah his son, Asa his son, Jehoshaphat his son, Joram his son, Ahaziah his son, Joash his son, Amaziah his son, Azariah his son, Jotham his son, Ahaz his son, Hezekiah his son, Manasseh his son, Amon his son, and Josiah his son. The sons of Josiah: the firstborn, Johanan; the second, Jehoiakim; the third, Zedekiah; and the fourth, Shallum. The sons of Jehoiakim: Jeconiah his son, and Zedekiah his son. The sons of Jeconiah, the captive: Shealtiel his son, Malchiram, Pedaiah, Shenazar, Jechemiah, Hoshama, and Nedabiah. The sons of Pedaiah: Zerubbabel and Shemai. The sons of Zerubbabel: Meshullam and Hananiah, and Shelemith was their sister, and Hashubah, Ohel, Berechiah, Hasadiah, and Jeshab Hesed. 5. The sons of Hananiah: Pelatiah and Jeshaiah. The sons of Raphiah. The sons of Arnan. The sons of Obadiah. The sons of Shechaniah. The son of Shechaniah: Shemaiah. The sons of Shemaiah: Hattush, Igal, Bariah, Neriah, and Shaphat. 6. The sons of Neriah: Elionai, Hezekiah, and Azikam. 3. The sons of Elionai: Hodaviah, Elishib, Pelaiah, Ekub, Johanan, Deliah, and Ananiah. 7. Chapter 4. The sons of Judah, Perez, Hezron, Carmi, Hur, and Shobal. Reiah, the son of Shabal, became the father of Jahath, and Jahath became the father of Ahumai and Lahad. These are the families of the Zorathites. These were the sons of the father of Edom, Jezreel. These were the sons of the father Edom, Jezreel, Ishma, and Idbash. The name of their sister was Hazelelponi. Penuel was the father of Gedor, and Ezer, the father of Hushah. These are the sons of Hur, the firstborn of Ephrathah, the father of Bethlehem. Asher, the father of Tekoa, had 2 wives, Helah and Nara. Nara bore him Ahazam, Hefer, Temani, and Hesheshtarai. These were the sons of Nara. The sons of Helah were Zereth, Izhar, and Ethnan. Hekaz became the father of Enab, Zababa, and the families of Arhel, the son of Haram. Jabez was more honorable than his brothers. His mother named him Jabez, saying, "Because I bore him with sorrow." Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, "Oh, that you would bless me indeed, and enlarge my border. May your hand be with me, and may you keep me from evil, that I may not cause pain." God granted him that which he requested. Chelub, his brother of Shuha, became the father of Meher, who was the father of Eshton. Eshton became the father of Beth Rapha, Paseah, and Tehinnah, the father of Nahash. These are the men of Rekah. The sons of Kenaz, Othniel, and Sariah. The sons of Othniel, Haphath. Meanathai became the father of Ophrah, and Sariah became the father of Joab, the father of Geharashim, for they were craftsmen. The sons of Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, Eru, Elah, and Nam. The son of Elah, Kenaz. The sons of Jehalelel, Ziph, Ziphah, Teriah, and Asarel. The sons of Ezra, Jether, Mered, Epher, and Jalon. And Mered's wife bore Miriam, Shammai, and Ishbah, the father of Eshtemoa. His wife, the Jewess, bore Jared, the father of Gedor, Heber, the father of Soko, and Jekuthiel, the father of Canoah. These are the sons of Bithiah, the daughter of Pharaoh, whom Mered took. The sons of the wife of Hodiah, the sister of Naham, were the fathers of Keilah, the Garmite, and Eshtemoa, the Makathite. The sons of Shimon, Amnon, Rinnah, Ben-Hanan, and Tilon. The sons of Ishai, Zoheth, and Ben-Zoheth. The sons of Shelah, the son of Judah, the father of Lekah, Ladah, the father of Mersha, and the families of the house of those who worked fine linen, of the house of Ashbea, and Jocham, and the men of Cozbah, and Joash, and Seraph, who had dominion in Moab, and Jeshubalaim. These records are ancient. These were the potters and the inhabitants of Netaim and Gederah. They lived there with the king for his work. The sons of Simeon, Nemuel, Jamin, Jareb, Zerah, Shel, Shalom, his son, Mibsam, his son, and Mishma, his son. The sons of Mishma, Hamuel, his son, Zakur, his son, Shimei, his son. Shimei had 16 sons and 6 daughters, but his brothers didn't have many children, and all their family didn't multiply like the children of Judah. They lived at Beersheba, Moladah, Hazashuel, at Bilah, at Ezem, at Tolad, at Bethuel, at Hormah, at Ziklag, at Beth Markaboth, Hazar Susam, at Beth Barai, and at Sharaim. These were their cities until David's reign. Their villages were Edom, Ain, Rimmon, Token, and Ashan, 5 cities, and all their villages that were around the same cities as far as Baal. These were their settlements, and they kept their genealogy. Meshabab, Jamlech, Joshua, the son of Amaziah, Joel, Jehu, the son of Joshabiah, the son of Sariah, the son of Asiel, Elianai, Jacobah, Jeshabiah, Asaiah, Adiel, Jesamiel, Benaiah, and Ziza, the son of Shiphi, the son of Alon, the son of Jediah, the son of Shimri, the son of Shemaiah. These mentioned by name were princes in their families. Their fathers' houses increased greatly. They went to the entrance of Gedor, even to the east side of the valley, to seek pasture for their flocks. And they found rich, good pasture, and the land was wide and quiet and peaceful, for those who lived there before were descendants from Ham. These written by name came in the days of Hezekiah, king of Judah, and struck their tents and the Meonim who were found there. And they destroyed them utterly to this day, and lived in their place, because there were pastures there for their flocks. Some of them, even of the sons of Simeon, 500 men, went to Mount Seir, having for their captains Pelatiah, Neriah, Rephaiah, and Uziel, the sons of Ishai. They struck the remnant of the Amalekites who escaped, and have lived there to this day. Whew. So that was a couple chapters of genealogy. And what cracks me up is, where did it say that? These are ancient. Which is why I insist on reading it. It would be so easy. Let me take just a couple sentences. Let's start at verse 24. Why not? The sons of Simeon, Nemuel, Jamin, Jareb, Zara, Shalman, his son. And we just kind of scan. We continue seeing names. Oh, but his brothers didn't have many children, and all their family didn't multiply like the children of Judah. And they lived here and there and everywhere. And that's how you can read the Chronicles. But I'm telling you, because I've done this before, I insist that we trudge through like we're in quicksand, because the more we read the names, the more we recognize them as we read them through the Old Testament. So, some of the names are repeated. Like I think, what was it? There was a king who had the same name as a prophet, but that king was evil, 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 whereas the prophet was good, and they both had the same name. So, that does happen. It's just like, John, and Smith, and anyways. Let's go into Hosea, chapter 9 and 10, where there shall be no genealogy. Don't rejoice, Israel, to jubilation like the nations, for you were unfaithful to your God. You loved the wages of a prostitute at every grain threshing floor. The threshing floor and the winepress won't feed them, and the new wine will fail her. They won't dwell in Yahweh's land, but Ephraim will return to Egypt, and they will eat unclean food in Assyria. They won't pour out wine offerings to Yahweh, neither will they be pleasing to him. Their sacrifices will be to them like the bread of mourners. All who eat of it will be polluted, for their bread will be for their appetite. It will not come into Yahweh's house. What will you do in the day of solemn assembly, and in the day of the feast of Yahweh? For behold, when they flee destruction, Egypt will gather them up. Memphis will bury them. Nettles will possess their pleasant things of silver, and thorns will be in their tents. The days of visitation have come. The days of reckoning have come. Israel will consider the prophet to be a fool, and the man who is inspired to be insane, because of the abundance of your sins and because of your hostility being great. A prophet watches over Ephraim with my God. A fowler's snare is on all of his paths, and hostility in the house of his God. They have deeply corrupted themselves, as in the days of Gibeah. He will remember their iniquity. He will punish them for their sins. I found Israel like grapes in the wilderness. I saw your fathers as the first ripe in the fig tree at its first seasons. But they came to Baal, Peor, and consecrated themselves to a shameful thing, and became abominable like that which they loved. As for Ephraim, their glory will fly away like a bird. There will be no birth, no one with child, and no conception. Though they bring up their children, yet I will bereave them, so that not a man shall be left. Indeed, woe also to them when I depart from them. I have seen Ephraim, like Tyre, planted in a pleasant place, but Ephraim will bring out his children to the murderer. Give them Yahweh. Oh, give them Yahweh. What will you give? Give them miscarrying womb and dry breasts. All their wickedness is in Gilgal. For there I hated them. Because of the wickedness of their deeds, I will drive them out of my house. I will love them no more. All their princes are rebels. Ephraim is struck. Their root has dried up, and they will bear no fruit. Even though they give birth, yet I will kill the beloved ones of their womb. My God will cast them away, because they didn't listen to him, and they will be wanderers among the nations. Chapter 10. Israel is a luxuriant vine that produces his fruit. According to the abundance of his fruit, he has multiplied his altars. As their land has prospered, they have adorned their sacred stones, and their heart is divided. Now they will be found guilty. He will demolish their altars, and he will destroy their sacred stones. Surely now they will say, we have no king, for we don't fear Yahweh. And the king, what can he do for us? They make promises, swearing falsely and making covenants. Therefore judgment springs up like poisonous weeds in the furrows of the field. The inhabitants of Samaria will be in terror for the calves of Bethaven, for its people will mourn over it, along with its priests who rejoiced over it for its glory, because it has departed from it. It also will be carried to Assyria for the present to a great king. Ephraim will receive shame, and Israel will be ashamed of his own counsel. Samaria and her king float away like a twig on the water. The high places also of Avon, the sin of Israel, will be destroyed. The thorn and the thistle will come up on their altars. And they will tell the mountains, cover us, and the hills, fall on us. Israel, you have sinned from the days of Gibeah. There they remained. The battle against the children of iniquity doesn't overtake them in Gibeah. When it is my desire, I will chasten them, and the nations will be gathered against them when they are bound to their two transgressions. Ephraim is a trained heifer that loves to thresh, so I will put a yoke on her beautiful neck. I will set a rider on Ephraim. Judah will plow. Jacob will break his clods. Sow to yourselves in righteousness. Reap according to kindness. Break up your fallow ground. For it is time to seek Yahweh until he comes and rains righteousness on you. You have plowed wickedness, and you have reaped iniquity. You have eaten the fruit of lies, for you trusted in your way, in the multitude of your mighty men. Therefore, a battle roar will arise among your people, and your fortresses will be destroyed, as Shalman destroyed Beth Arbel in the day of battle. The mother was dashed in pieces with her children. So Bethel will do to you because of your great wickedness. At daybreak, the king of Israel will be destroyed. Oh, you guys. It's a heavy month, huh? All right, let's move in. Let's close out the day. Revelation 6. Let's see. I saw that the Lamb opened one of the seven seals, and I heard one of the four living creatures saying, as with a voice of thunder, "Come and see." Then a white horse appeared, and he who sat on it had a bow. A crown was given to him, and he came out conquering and to conquer. When he opened the second seal, I heard the second living creature saying, "Come." Another came out, a red horse. To him who sat on it was given power to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. There was given to him a great sword. When he opened the third seal, I heard the third living creature saying, "Come and see." And behold, a black horse, and he who sat on it had a balance in his hand. I heard a voice in the middle of the four living creatures saying, "A choanix of wheat for a darius, and 3 choanix of barley for a denarius. Don't damage the oil and the wine." When he opened the fourth seal, I heard the fourth living creature saying, "Come and see." And behold, a pale horse, and the name of he who sat on it was Death. Hades followed with him, authority over 1/4 of the earth, to kill with the sword, with famine, with death, and by the wild animals of the earth was given to him. When he opened the fifth seal, I saw underneath the altar of souls of those who had been killed for the word of God and for the testimony of the Lamb which they had. They cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, Master, the holy and true, until you judge and avenge our blood on those who dwell on the earth? A long white robe was given to each of them. They were told that they should rest yet for a while, until their fellow servants and their brothers, who would also be killed, even as they were, should complete their course. I saw when he opened the sixth seal, and there was a great earthquake. The sun became black as sackcloth made of hair, and the whole moon became as blood. The stars of the sky fell to the earth, like a fig tree dropping its unripe figs when it is shaken by a great wind. The sky was removed like a scroll when it was rolled up. Every mountain and island was moved out of its place. The kings of the earth, the princes, the commanding officers, the rich, the strong, and every slave and free person hid themselves in the caves and in the rocks of the mountains. They told the mountains and the rocks, Fall on us and hide us from the face of him who sits on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath has come, and who is able to stand? Okay, for those of you who are curious, I'll just do a quick note here. When we were talking about the black horse, and he who sat on it had a balance in his hand, and he was saying a chenex of wheat for a denarius, and 3 chenex of barley for a denarius. A chenex is a dry volume of measure that is a little more than a liter, a little more than a quart. So we have the balance, which is the measuring. This is a rough day, guys. My head is a little heavy. We have a family member that is on hospice right now. So there's some weeping in my soul, and my head is cloudy. And so when I read these words, I can usually just pull something, some kind of positivity out of something somewhere. And I'm not able to find it today. We had a lot of genealogy and a lot of Israel in trouble. And then, the seals. So that concludes today. Please come back tomorrow for day 311. Have the most fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.